Data, nature's language, the wind that blown the cloud that brings the rain. Nature is continuously releasing data. As long as there is a nature, there will be a data. But are we ready to understand it? Welcome to the world of data.
Okay.
Hello and welcome. No, don't worry, we will not be using our hand to hold infinity. Instead, we'll be putting all the data that we can get in this particular laptop, and then we'll be processing it in Python using a specialized library called the pandas. Important, please go through the notes accompanying the video to know where the data came from that I will be using. Okay, so let's start. So we start with pandas. Pandas provide us with two main data structures, namely series and data frame. So what are they and how do they work? Let's first create them. But before everything, we need to import the libraries. Import pandas as PD. Import numpy as np. Matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. And then we need to make the Jupyter notebook capable of handling plotting. Okay, so that we make by writing this. This is basically a directive telling Jupyter notebook to get ready for some plotting. There is some graphs. Okay. So as I said, that pandas provides us with two basic structures, series and data frame. So series is basically an ordered dictionary. Consider a list of Indian airports and number of passengers arrived or departed. So here we go. Cities equal to pd dot. Now here if you press tab, it will give you options. Okay. So you say yes, it comes to series. I have already copied some data so that I don't have to go through the tedious process of writing. So I copy from here and I paste it here. Okay. Some spacing problems, but I think so. Here we go. We create a series. Now let us print it and see how it looks. So this is how it looks like. Alright. Notice as we had inserted, so we get the result. The airport name has become the index and the number of passengers the values. We can access them using the index. We can say print cities and then I can put the name of this in a square bracket. So I get the output. Right? Now, why did I call it ordered? Well, because actually they are. Unlike dictionary, here you can take out a slice of the series. For example, you can write print cities bomb colon PNQ, that is Pune. Okay, we can specify a range over here. As you see, the output comes exactly in the same order. Now, next is data frame. A data frame is a two-dimensional structure resembling a table. There is something like a database table or SQL table, whatever you call it. There are a variety of ways of creating them, both manual as well as directly reading from a file. We'll see both here. First, manually. Consider names and marks in some tests of certain number of students. Okay, so here we go. Marks equal to PD dot. Once again, I press a tab so that I don't have to write the whole thing. And if you write the whole thing, there are chances of typos also, as you can understand. So this one also I have copied. So I just copy it from my pre-created information. Doesn't matter really. So I get the output. If I write print marks, notice here pandas will create some index by default. Here the default indices are 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. What if we want our own index, say the names? Well, it's very simple. Just write marks2 equal to marks dot. Once again, press tab. Set index. It will reduce your typing as well as typo errors. So I said names. And then if I say print marks2, notice this guy has become the index. The original data frame remains unchanged though. For example, I say print marks. Alright. Now what if you wanted to change the actual data frame? Very simple. This set index has an inbuilt parameter called inPlace. Okay, so you write inPlace equal to true. And now you say be careful when you write this because this will irreversibly change to your original data frame. Alright. So do this only if you know what you are doing. Actually, while creating the data frame, we could have easily set this as the index. I suggest you consult the online manual for the syntax. Next is how to read from a file. We'll see now how to convert a CSV, that is comma separated value file, to a pandas data frame. But first the file. Notice this is the file. It is about air travel for some particular airport in these 3 years, 1958 to 1960, for all the months from January to December. Okay, so, and the name of the file is airtravel.csv. So I say passengers equal to PD dot read CSV. Let's not make the name incorrect, so let's double check. airtravel.csv. Okay, airtravel.csv. Index equal to, sorry, we will not put the index header here, we will set it later, header equal to 0. Okay. So now if I say print passengers dot head, this will give us the first 5 lines, okay, or rather the first 5 rows. Note over here also the same thing. Pandas will create its own index 0 through whatever 11, 12. So what you do is we make the months the index. So you write passengers. Notice if I press tab, it will auto expand even the variable names. Okay, so take the help of tab. It will reduce your work quite a bit. So is set index month in place equal to true. Okay. Right, print passengers, or rather why write when you can copy paste. Okay. Now for accessing the elements, notice here we can do so by using both rows as well as columns. So first by using columns, we will not write. If we have something in hand, why write? Multiple columns, (1958, 1960). Notice the double square bracket, important. All right. Now to get the rows, we have to use a particular property. So that will not be of much use. We have to write this one, print passengers dot. The property is lock for location. Okay. So I say location June. I could have even given a range allowed. Let's say June till November. Okay. If you want to put a subset of this, that is, you want to specify certain columns, very simple and straightforward. Just use those columns after the lock. That will do its job. So this is how you can slice data frames. One small thing before we stop. What do we do with these outputs? Well, actually we don't print, we plot. So here is the simplest one, just to whet your appetite. There you are. Okay. This is just, of course, the tip of the iceberg as seen from hundreds of kilometers away. Plotting itself is a huge topic, and we'll certainly take up a complete separate, not just one but many sessions on this. Okay, so enjoy the plotting. So long, bye for now.